I'm filming. Oh man. Welcome to the channel, guys. Say hi to the camera.
Ah!
Oh, there you go. Thank you. See. Well, what do you think? Your first elk
Thomas,
experience.
we're out of time. Son of a bit. Oh, wait, cut that out. I didn't mean it, Mom.
Yeah. No.
Well, what do you think? How was your hunt?
I loved it. Even the low points, it was still a blast. Definitely glad I met you. Glad you came. Even if I didn't have a camera, it still would have been a blast. Yeah,
More spiders around here. Jeez.
they like you, apparently.
I guess.
Well, out of time for
My
you.
time anyway. Yeah, you still got a couple days. Well,
Today, this evening, Saturday, Sunday, and then next weekend. But yeah, I might have to call you later.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
well,
awesome.
we got out here Friday. Got into elk Saturday. And then we're pretty much on elk every other day, right? Just
Yeah.
kind of happened like basically every other day.
Yep. So
Found some good bulls.
last 2 days we were on elk.
2 5 points and one 4 point.
Yeah. Spike.
Couple spike. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been great. And this is literally best elk season I've ever had. So, I mean, I give you all the credit, really. I mean, I was
You
just
picked the spot
bugling
anyway.
and picked the spot. I bugled and said, "What should we do?" a lot.
Oh man, it was a blast. I mean, this is my first elk hunting experience, out here, and it's wild. I mean, they're huge animals. You gotta get close. We got close a few times. Had some good stalks, and
Are you hooked?
Yeah, man, I'm hooked for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Have to
people,
get me a bow.
Some people don't. But yeah. Get your bow. Practice all year long. Hell, we'll shoot together.
Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing about bows, huh? You can kind of practice a little easier than rifle. It's not
cheaper.
Well,
Well,
as expensive.
it can be cheaper, but like comparing ammo to arrows, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
You can go get your arrows back, unless you aren't very good shot. But if you do things the right way, it'll work out. So yeah, I'm stoked, man. I'm glad I met you. I feel like we're gonna be great friends.
We ran into some other good people out here and got some good advice.
Oh yeah.
Learned a lot. Well, master class out here in 1 week, basically.
Hell yeah.
So,
thank you guys for all your advice, by the way. It helped us a ton. Basically, it helped us get on some elk that next day. So it's pretty crazy how you can go from a few years of nothing to like a crash course of all this stuff. It's so much to take in. And I will say, from my experience, you can sit there and watch all the YouTube videos, read all this stuff, watch, get your Elk Collective or the Elk 101 course. You can do all that. Nothing compares to being out in the field, getting in close to the bulls, and experiencing and having the failures or whatever you want to call it. That right there is probably the best learning you'll ever get. So if you're new to hunting, find somebody that can pick a good spot on the map and just go do it. I mean, yeah. I feel like if you're serious about it and you want to hunt next year, I'll hunt with you.
Also, this feeling of seeing somebody else kill a bull that we're after is a lot of motivation to get better.
Yeah.
Did not feel good. And that wasn't even my tag.
Yeah. It does sting a little bit to know you just walked or got out of that area and someone else went and killed that bull. So.
Yeah.
But there's still a couple options out here. There's probably other bulls in here. We just gotta find them. So.
Alright, well, give me a call once you kill it.
Oh, I will. I'll call you. I've called my buddy Kyler and somehow convince him to come out here. Because I ain't packing my elk by myself, man.
Alright, man. Well,
thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate everything. Hopefully you enjoyed the tandem, the duo. And we'll catch you later.
Alright. Well, that's it for me. Just leaving Thomas here at the store. He's grabbing some groceries, gonna head back out. Hopefully he gets back on that 5-point tonight. But I gotta head home. It's been an amazing adventure. What a rush. I didn't really know what to expect elk hunting, but pretty sure I'm hooked. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll have more videos coming. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.
Well, update on this morning. So I slept in. As usual, I was looking at my truck towards the road. And I looked to my left. And off and right on the edge, right next to the road. I was like, man, that looks like an elk. I pulled my binoculars up. Sure enough, there's an elk. Then I start looking. There's another one. There's a calf. There's a calf. There's a calf. There were like 5, I think 4 cows, 2 or 3 calves. started making my way down the road towards them, trying to stay undercover. My thought was that if that little herd had a bull, which it should have, the bull is probably the same herd that I've been on this bull for a while, a couple days, on and off. And so I thought he might be in the timber, so I'll skirt down the road, kick the cows into a clear cut, go into timber 20, 30, 40 yards, and bugle. And maybe that will cause that bull to be like, oh, he's got my cows, and then come right to me. Well, we're on public land, so as I was walking down the road, I could hear the truck behind me, a ways out. Well, so can the elk. So they kept looking back. They started getting kind of antsy. And sure enough, as that truck got a little closer, they all just took off into the timber. But they ran into the timber probably like 100 yards. I could hear them popping and whatnot, and then I heard nothing. So I figured they came in here about 100 yards and then stopped to listen. Then I was like, okay, let's let it calm down for a minute, and I'll go over the top in the timber to kind of parallel them down the hillside here. And then, I'll bugle once I get in there. Well, I got in here. I'm pretty sure I hear them below me, like a little ways. I think if it is the same bull, he seems to be the kind of bull that will push the cows and only responds if you're real close. And I just don't think I'm that close yet. And there's a lower road, so I think I'm gonna back out, get in the truck, drive down to the lower road, walk in the road a little ways, and just listen. See if I can hear, because that's why I might wonder if they came in here, settled down, maybe bedded down, or slowly feeding down below me. So I gotta try something coming down directly. It's not working very well, and the wind's starting to swirl towards them, so I want to get out of here. Anyways, stay tuned. Bradley's gone, so I won't be filming much. If I do, it's gonna be probably after I shoot something, or here and there I'll take a video if I see something at a distance. So wish me luck. Big bull. Goes up but my head pretty far. Pretty sure I have a bull right below me. And then a hunter is around behind me. Hopefully they don't mess it up. This bull hasn't really responded. I think there's one at once, like right at the same time, but there's some crunching in there. Not far. Within 50, 60 yards. Coming right to me. And then they start driving away. reason. So it is what it is. Damn. This is part of hunting that love. Just kind of not interact. I'm not even interacting with them, but kind of hear very faint away, but he's definitely going away from me as I get closer to that hunter. So hopefully he doesn't kill him, and I can get it on him in the morning. He's definitely an evening bull, like 6 o'clock. Boom. You get near him around 6 o'clock, he'll respond. Man. I love it, but I hate it. Just based on how far down he is. I don't know if there's hunter getting on him. He would have had to been working that bull for a while, and I'm pretty sure I heard him on the other side around 6 o'clock, which is not all that long ago. So, anyways. He's coming up right towards me now. That's so cool. I think the hunters are pushing him up here. Well, it's a little too late to hunt tonight, but I'm going to throw out my first locator of the evening. vehicles up top. But I think that was a hunter, so I haven't vehicle. I'm gonna wait a while, see what happens. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, I got in here on the creek bottom. Mostly to explore. But I've been cold calling kind of as I came in. No responses. When I first got here, when I parked the truck, I heard 2 beagles from way up top, which I think was a hunter. So I haven't heard any responses since then to my bugles, so it kind of confirms it, I feel like. So I'm gonna now head back to the truck and go find a bowl to actually play with, because as cool as this is, they're probably not in here. So, but this area is like super nice. That creek bottom's right there in front of me. Got open timber here, pretty open timber on that side. So got roads, found a fresh rub. Just the size references. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", and it goes all the way up to there. I didn't see this on the way through this road earlier. Another huge alder that's been destroyed. And it's not the same rub from before. It's a slightly different area. The size of this thing. It goes all the way up to there. That's a big bowl. Well, this is why I feel like it's important to learn an area for hunting. So I've bounced around the last few years and kind of gotten to know a couple areas, but nothing in depth and intimately. And this year has been the first year where I've had elk, been on elk, had bulls responding to me, getting kind of close. And here's a pretty good example of why, like, getting to know an area and then coming back maybe the next year to see if the elk are still here is a good idea. Because I was way over here on top earlier today, and that's where I heard that bull and saw him down on the very bottom of the cut, on the timberline edge. Well, I saw a cow. Pretty sure I saw him, but he went in the timber before I could get my binoculars out. At least a elk did, and then I saw the cow. But anyway, so the way I tried to get down to him is I went through this thick as hell reap rod, right? And he may or may not have smelled me, I don't know. Or they just moved off and I didn't get down there fast enough. But so I drove around after a while, locating around this drainage. I'm on the other side where I started this morning. And, well, not early this morning, but around 10. I was on this side. And now I'm looking across right at where I was parked and where I heard the bull from. And there's a giant game trail, elk trail, 2 of them, right on the edge of that reap rod. They go straight down. If I would have known that, I could have dove off, hugged the edge, made sure my wind was good. Because there's a certain point where there's a little line of timber that's like breaks this cut up. And I knew if I can keep him in that line, then they wouldn't be able to see me. But I was also worried about that, so I decided not to even bother, and that's why I went through the reprod. And this reprod's probably 10 years old, so it's like, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet above my head. So it's not like a clear cut anymore, but anyway. Now I see this game trail that's just goes straight down. It'd probably be kind of, it's pretty steep right there. It'd be kind of sketch, but I could have got down to him probably a lot faster and kept an ear on him to hear him, to see if he stayed in there. But that's how you learn, though. I picked this spot at the beginning of the season because of fire danger randomly. Literally just picked the spot on the map, not super far from home, like I kind of usually do. And got here, and well, there's elk here, so I think I've ran into elk, seen elk, or heard elk, or been on a bull since I've been down here. So I came down here on the 9th, spent a week here and the weekends, and then this last weekend of the season. I think all but 2 days I've either seen elk or had a bull bugling and or been on a bull kind of trying to make a play. So it's good to me. So anyway, I'm gonna hop in the truck, kind of abandon this drainage, make my way over to another set of drainages that I have had bulls respond to me in, and see if I can get one to pipe off. Well, spotted some deer finally. Well, guys, my season is over, I think. What a season. I went from not expecting to see elk to seeing or being on elk almost every day I've been out here in this area. And it's been a blast. I've learned so much, it's insane. And can't wait to share it all with you guys. But I just hiked in here between the area where I've been getting into a bull, and I got in there, decided to just cow call, try something different. Nothing. Eventually I heard a bull way out. It's probably a hunter, to be honest. Just based on location, how loud it was, and then the response I got. So, long story short, left him be, ended up circling, which followed the road. Bugled again, I bugled at him, he bugled back. I replied with a bugle chuckle, and waited, nothing. And I heard a long, just high-pitched bugle, which, again, it could have been the hunter just going on the other side, but I'm gonna drive up there and see before I head out. But yeah, it's been a blast. Before I get any further, I do want to say thank you to Bradley for coming for that week of hunting and pushing me to chase all the bugles we heard and any kind of noise we heard down off the edges and stuff. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you had a lot of fun. I'm really hopeful you'll actually stick with it and get a bow, and we can do it together next year. But yeah, learn a lot of simple stuff that might make my quality of life better. I need to get in shape. I didn't do too bad. I didn't do nearly as bad as I thought I would, but I definitely huff and puff when I'm climbing up out of hills, out of these drainages that all the elk are in. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video series I did, and do me a favor, like the videos, comment below, and share to a friend. It'll help me out, and honestly, I hope people enjoy it and maybe learn something out of this. So I'm gonna head to the top, call up top, and then head out of here. So it's been a quick but long season, and it's honestly the best season I've ever had, and can't wait for next year. So stay tuned, guys. I do have rifle deer coming up, so hopefully we'll have better luck with that.